It's your favorite girl, Tyler Nicole Taylor, TNT. If you love me, welcome to my channel and welcome back to those of you that are subscribed. I really appreciate you all being here. I talk about all things love, relationships, self-love, friendships, all of that. That's what we talk about here, and that's what we're going to explore again today. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. You probably clicked it because it probably triggered you just a little bit, and that's okay. You know, like, I need the views. But it's a real question though. If you're not asking yourself this question, then you might not be planning accordingly. I'll just say it that way. Are you even marriage material? So I know in the past I talked about being single and stuff a lot, but that was my life. That was my reality at the time. Now I'm married, and honestly, everything that I was doing back then, I was single, but my goal was always to be married. Here we are. We're talking about marriage topics right now, and this is not necessarily for somebody that's already married. This is for people that have the goal of being married, like I once had. And honestly, it was a question I had to ask my damn self. Like, I ain't even gonna front, honey. Like, I'm not gonna act like I was always put together and I had it going on and it was just everybody else's fault. That's not the case, okay? So that's how I was able to really kind of like create the best version of myself and be the best version of myself that I feel got to the point where I felt like, yes, I am marriage material, and I'm confident in that. And it's not in a cocky way. It's in a, yeah, I'm prepared for this. I feel prepared kind of way. So not egotistically am I asking this. I'm really asking this from a place of, hey, let's get ourselves ready for this if this is something that we want to do, if we really want to get married, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. So I noticed that, and you know, if you are a subscriber, you know I talk about relationship memes all around social media and how they really grind my gears and all that. So you know I have a love-hate relationship with those type of relationship memes. But I have noticed an influx of people reposting memes about the things that they want and the things that they deserve and the things that somebody should be giving them, the type of energy that somebody else should be providing, and all of this stuff here. But I haven't really been seeing a lot of relationship memes of people posting things that they're giving. How are you providing the things that your partner wants? You know what I'm saying? Like, being cognizant of those type of things. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I'm all for memes that are empowering and breed self-love, and I'm all for that, okay? Like, yes, let's post that. Let's put the positivity out there in the universe. Let's manifest. I'm with it, okay? Understand? No hate there. And some of the ones that are a little more cocky sounding sometimes are just kind of fun to post and make you feel good about yourself, and I get it. But what I'm starting to see a lot of is people kind of growing to be entitled to this treatment and to this type of loyalty, even that they themselves are too guarded to even reciprocate. So that's why I'm asking the question: are you even marriage material? I'm like I said, it ain't coming from a place of ego. It's coming from a place of realness. Think about it. Would you date you if you were treating yourself the same way you treat the other people that you're currently dating? If it's multiple people, I mean every single person. And yes, I'm sure each person has their priority on your list, but seriously, think about that. Would you want to marry you? Would you want to date you? Would you want to be with you if you were getting the type of treatment that you're giving? That's the type of stuff that we need to be thinking about in an effort to prepare us to be marriage material. Because yeah, it's great, it's easy to talk about what the other person needs to bring to this table, okay? Easy to talk about what the other person needs to be doing, but it seems a lot harder for us to really tack down what we need to be bringing to the table. And we always talk about it, it seems like, in such an egotistical way and not in a real way. I've seen and I've been this person where it's like, well, I know what I bring to the table. And it's like, well, really, what is that? What is it that you bring to the table? Write it down. Write down what it is you bring to the table for a relationship. If you realize when you write this stuff down that it's all just one-sided materialistic things, you need to go deeper. You ain't going deep enough. So your list ain't done. You got more work to do. I need you to dive deeper. What else do you bring to the table besides just materialistic stuff? Yeah, you got it going on. You got a good job. You have a nice car. You have your own house already. That's cool. I mean, we're adults. We're supposed to have all those things. So really, you're just telling me that you showed up to work today. You have all the things that you're supposed to have as an adult. Okay, so how is that something that you're bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table that will actually help nurture and water a relationship and a connection? That's what we need to be talking about. Yes, finances are important. We ain't gonna act like that's not true. Finances are important. A place to live is important. Having a job that supports your life and your lifestyle, important. But those are also all things you're supposed to already have. Okay? Like that's supposed to be normal. Like you don't get a gold star for attendance. You showed up to adulthood today. Congratulations. So that's what you bring to the table? You're bringing to the table the same things I already got to? For instance, what's your emotional intelligence like? Are you someone that knows how to handle confrontation in a empathetic, smart, but also direct way? When you do love someone, what do you love them for? Do you fall in love with somebody because of the things they have? Or do you more so connect with somebody based on how smart they are? Or do you more so connect with somebody based on who they are emotionally and spiritually? Those are the things you need to know. You need to know how you operate before you can be trying to tell somebody else how to operate. So that's why it's important to determine, are you even marriage material first before you start trying to pass judgment on the people that you're dating? And also, too, I think this is a little extra tidbit. I really am serious about that whole would you date you? That's something that you should ask yourself. And not based off of what you already know about yourself internally, like the stuff that you don't tell people. Like, you can't use that. That's cheating. Would you date you based off of how you are treating the people that you are currently dealing with? Would you date you? And you need to be real with yourself. Like, are you really reciprocating the emotion? Are you really reciprocating the communication? Can you tell that the other person gets kind of antsy or short with you because they're feeling like it's kind of one-sided? I mean, if that's real things you got to look at, because I'm trying to tell you, it's going to save you a lot of time if you're trying to get to a point where you're locking a boo down and trying to prepare and work on your goal towards marriage. If that's what you're trying to do, got to be real with ourselves, honey. And it is hard. I'm trying to tell you, it is so hard. And honestly, for me, when I was single and I first started doing these YouTube videos about relationships and stuff, honestly, it was very therapeutic because it allowed me to get a lot of things that I was thinking off my chest, but also it allowed me to see the areas that I needed to kind of experience some growth in. Like some of the stuff that I was saying out of my mouth as it was coming out of my mouth, it was like, oh wow, that's something I can fix. Okay. It was like I was having epiphanies as I was sharing with you guys. So please don't get it twisted. Please don't ever think that I think that I am better than anybody else because I'm married now or something like that. Child, please, no. Marriage don't make nobody better than anybody else, okay? We ended up being compatible enough to get married. That's it. It don't make me better. It don't mean like, oh, I know how to keep a man. No. I know how to keep that man. That's it. I ain't trying to act like I know how to keep every man. I know how to keep the one I got. That's it. All relationships are fails until it's not. So just gotta learn something from it. And really the most empowering thing is to learn what it is that you can improve upon yourself. That's more empowering than crying and thinking that this person is going to go off and be happy and live happily ever after without you, and you're going to be stuck being single and all your life. That ain't helping you. So we're all about self-improvement and self-love today, baby. So answer my question down below. Are you marriage material? And I mean, whether you're married, single, dating, whatever, it doesn't matter which stage of your relationship you're in. I want you to answer that question down below. So yeah, go ahead, answer that question, and tell me why. If you have any advice for someone who is currently trying to determine if they're marriage material, go ahead and drop that in the comment section down below as well. I would appreciate it. I like to try to build a community of lovers, and we're all just trying to help each other be our best selves and just find love and just be happy and, all that good rainbows and glitter and hearts and roses and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. It was just a whole bunch of gibberish at the end there. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and like that joint. Go ahead and share that joint. And if you like me, go ahead and subscribe. Come and be my friend. Come and join the community. And let's have little conversations about love, relationships, and all things good. And some things that's because you can't have the good without the bad. You know what I'm saying?